Hey guys, my name is Austin Salas. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and I help men overcome porn addiction, performance anxiety, premature ejaculation, and any other sexual issue that they may be facing. And today I want to share with you what happens if you don't quit porn. First things first, porn is highly addictive. The University of Cambridge published a study where they examined the brains of porn addicts and drug users and found that there is a striking similarity in their brain activity. There is this compulsive behavior that completely overrides, takes over these individuals' minds and makes them seek out their next fix. So porn is literally like any other drug out there. These fluctuations of dopamine levels affects the brain's reward system, eventually leading them into more addictive behaviors. No addict is only addicted to one particular thing. They have an addictive behavior, a compulsion, and it's not uncommon for their lives to be completely dysfunctional. The individual addicted to porn, the person who is constantly consuming this type of content, is more than likely to experience a decrease in overall productivity. He becomes indolent, lazy. Anything he tries to do, he does half-assed because he deliberately wastes his energy in front of a computer screen. He becomes insufficient at work. His health may begin to slack. He gets behind on almost, if not all, of his responsibilities because he's constantly seeking stimulation and dopamine. He will put off anything that doesn't provide this fix of these neurochemicals. He lacks focus, concentration, motivation, and any essential tasks in his life. He has no drive or motivation to finish. If he doesn't act quickly on his porn addiction, he can experience a myriad of health issues. First and foremost, it's not uncommon at all for the regular porn user to experience erectile dysfunction because his brain is so accustomed to peak arousal and the threshold for stimulation is so high. Quote unquote regular sex does not cut it for him, and he may begin to experience what we call erectile dysfunction. For some men, sexual dysfunction may present itself as premature ejaculation. Because he has trained himself through his poor masturbation habits, he is completely unable to control his arousal. His body functions on its own accord. No matter how much you decide to breathe deeply, no matter how many Kegels you practice daily, your body is registering any sexual activity and it acts out in accordance to your masturbation habits. It acts out exactly as it would if you were masturbating. So you ultimately have zero control over how your body functions during any sexual activity. Another big health issue is people addicted to porn lead sedentary lifestyles. There is a lack of physical activity due to the instant gratification and having no energy to do anything except masturbate all day. Obesity and cardiovascular problems are common in porn addicts. The porn addict likely suffers from negative body images, low self-esteem, and low sense of self-worth. His image of an ideal man is a porn star, and he feels like he may not live up to those expectations, causing him to be depressed, anxious, feeling like he'll never be good enough. He begins to blame himself and his body. This is where he might spend thousands of dollars on plastic surgery to enlarge his penis or get some fake muscles or abs. It's like a virus, and it begins to take over the mind of this individual to the point where he begins to think of himself as the problem. In short, if you don't stop watching porn, your life is going to be very difficult, from the lack of productivity to the range of so many health problems to the inability to connect and communicate with other men, communicate with other women, to the constant chattering of our inner critic, judging ourselves, judging others. Our physical health declines, our relationships suffer greatly. So this innocent act of maybe just one more video or this time will really be the last time, that is the behavior of an addict. So yes, you should seek out professional help for your addiction before you dig yourself in a hole and bury yourself. I hope you can see for yourself just a few things that can transpire if you don't quit porn. So thank you guys for watching, and again, stop watching porn.